Hello and welcome. It's good to have you here. If you're always here, a special welcome to you. And if this is the first time you're coming, I'm delighted to have you here. Welcome, and I hope you come and keep coming again. I'd like to remind you of a comment that a gentleman posted when we talked about celebration scissors. In the comment section, you can check it there. He said, "The thing that has stopped my celebration is the death of my dad." That was sad. That's sad. And that could stop one's celebration of oneself. Because then we were talking about celebrate yourself. Recently, I caught up with him and asked how he's getting along. He shared a few things with me, and I asked if he would like to come along and share with you as well. And generously, he said yes. And we're having the review of expected dates of departure, preparing for the death of loved ones. One of my very special girls, Akwewe, is doing today's book review. Welcome, Akwewe, and thank you for doing this.
So I read, it's called Expected Date of Departure, Preparing for the Death of Loved Ones by Olubusola Asiat. So that's the book I read. Yeah, I know, I'm sure you're wondering, why is she reading about death? Oh, even me, I was wondering why I was reading about death as well. But I'm very happy I did read about I did read this book. Now, what the author has done, because growing up, I mean, if you're Nigerian like I am, talking about death is like, that's like a taboo. Like, shut up! How dare you talk about it? You're very too small to be thinking about it. Shush! God forbid, it's not. So we see death as like, But what this author did was demystify death. It was such a heavy topic, but she made it so light to read. Like, I read this book, I was not like, I'm gonna have nightmares. No, she made us to know that death is part of life. It's going to happen. Now, yeah, of course, we all wish to live very long. It's our prayer for every one of us. But then God is sovereign. Things happen. Life happens. So if we know that something that's going to happen is inevitable, why do we shy away from talking about it? Why do we not prepare for it? Because so many people have lost loved ones. Aside from the pain of losing their loved ones, there's also the pain of, because they didn't prepare for it, their regrets, there are so many things. So what this author has done is really try to make us talk about it, and then as well prepare for it. My best chapter, because it's okay to just say this, that, but not give like possible actions, what you need to do. And so that's why I like the book. It's really well balanced. So like I said, chapter 4 is my favorite chapter, because then it says preparing to let go. And then she says, my challenge is for people to begin to do these 3 things about death: think, talk, take steps. Because in this book as well, she talked about mourning and grieving. And what's beautiful about it is that she used real life people, real life experiences, interviews. So it's not theoretical, it's real. And then so here she's saying possible actions that we can take to prepare for the death of loved ones. So there are many practical things we could be doing to help us prepare for the death of loved ones. The very first one is identify and consciously enjoy now the things you like about them. What this book has really taught me, instead of being scared of death, is to live life intentionally. Like, the people in your life right now, how are you living life with them? How are the relationships in your life? When you die, not if, because we're going to die, what do you think they're going to remember you for? Is it going to be pains, or will there be good memories? That's really what this book is really encouraging us to do. And the second one, she says, pay attention to basic housekeeping. We've seen stories of spouses losing their other spouse. And in addition to the pain of losing their loved one, there's also the pain of not knowing what to do. Oh, my husband is gone and my wife is gone. How do we pay the children's school fees? Oh, what's the account? So you say pay attention to basic housekeeping. So learn the things the other spouse do. Spending time with loved ones. Take that family trip. There's so many practical things. Make that phone call now. Don't when they've gone, I wish I called them. Appreciate them. Tell the people in your life that you love them. I mean, it's not like I'm Nigerian, so I'm going to speak from this. It's not really like a Nigerian thing to say I love you and all that, but appreciate people that are in your life. And then she talks about the paperwork being important too, things like life insurance and will and so on and so forth. So if I make one conclusion from reading this book, is to live my life more intentional, to live today like it's my last. So bring in my best every day, show up with my best every day, no matter how I feel, because we're not sure of tomorrow. And the ultimate thing is to be saved. Because if you're saved, if you're sure of eternity, like, you won't be scared of talking about death, would you? So the question is, are you saved? Yeah. So it's a good book. Go buy this book. It's on Amazon. And I'm sure you're wondering, am I a marketer? Yeah, I'm not a marketer, but I'm intentional in helping this author make her book known to the world, because it was a very good read. I loved it, and it really helped me to understand. I'm making some slight changes in my life as well. Like, we need to cross that T and dot that I. So that's it. That's the book I read.
I hope you found Akwewe's review helpful. She couldn't miss the word intentional. She says she's being intentional about life. I call her the intentional mama. She has a YouTube channel by the name The Intentional Life, and you'll find a lot of useful videos on that channel if you visit. I hope you will visit. And so it's my pleasure to bring on Everest.
Things that help me choose the right attitude of joy. The sweet memory I had with my dad, time that we spent together. That was my very good friend, a very good friend that I can relate with, I can gist with and tell everything about me. He will tell me everything about him. He was a very loving father. My dad came to spend some time with us, 2 months plus. My wife and I showed him love and care. Dad would always go around the house checking everything, and we mimic him. He wished to have more time with us, and I saw it in his face when the day he was leaving our house, was leaving back home. I saw that he would miss us. So I chose that path of joy, encourage myself in the Lord, encourage myself, and try to encourage my mom, trying to encourage my siblings. You know, another thing is like I said, Mama's YouTube channel also helped me a lot. When I heard other people, conversation, and I have to choose that joy. Look for something that will always make you happy. Like in the area of my dad, yes, I will miss him, but that's memory, that's great memory. I know I can't bring that back, but I can keep an attitude of joy.
Those memories matter, and they are very helpful. That's the reason you should keep enjoying the people in our lives. Celebrate your family and friends. Then he says he encourages himself in the Lord. In case you are wondering how to do that, I like the comment Mam Oreoluwa posted on the video, how to experience lasting joy. She says she spends time with God. She stays in the presence of God, because in his presence there is fullness of joy. And she went on to say that she sings praises to God when she's in pain. You want to give that a try. Encouraging yourself in the Lord. Another thing he said was a sense of responsibility when he thinks of being a source of inspiration to his family members. Then he puts on the attitude of joy. He adopts the attitude of joy. He's not just faking it. He decides, he chooses to be joyful so that he can encourage others to have the same attitude. And the third one, he said, when he's watched Mama's YouTube channel. Oh, that's more. Thank you to everyone who's been helping me by sharing on this channel. You are amazing and you are of great help to people everywhere. Thank you. God bless you. Why not look for places where you can draw inspiration? You know those places, you know the kind of people that can speak life into you and encourage you and help you in your healing journey. You see how helpful it is to leave comments? Don't forget to leave your comments. And if you like this, click like. Don't forget to share with people that you think it will be helpful to. If you haven't subscribed, now is the best time. Thank you once again for joining me, and I hope to see you in the next video. Till then, stay joyful. Bye.